the 9 industries that are most likely to make you a millionaire, and if that's your goal. There are many industries that you could get into. Now, I'm not talking about like gimmicks and tricks like cryptocurrency or winning the lottery. I'm talking about legitimate, proven industries that have created millionaires and billionaires. Industry number 1 that is most likely that will make you a millionaire, and that is financial services. Now, when I say financial services, I'm talking about the management of money, money lending, or management of assets. We're talking about the loan associations, banks, financial companies, insurance companies, brokerage. A lot of those firms are very, very wealthy because there's a lot of money in money. One of the things I've learned from one of my mentors, he said to me, Dan, don't ever forget, the money is in the money. There's a lot of money to be made just by managing, handling, investing money. Michael Bloomberg, former mayor of New York, became a billionaire by providing financial data to the financial industry. Industry number 2, technology. Now, you know the Google, the Facebook, the Apple, but we're talking beyond that. Think about traditional industries that you could go into, maybe by using technology, what you could do to disrupt that industry. And you can see that a lot. Now we call that disruptors, right? How could you use technology to make things more efficient? We're talking about robotics, we're talking about AI, we're talking about automation, we're talking about manufacture of these technology products, or even providing technology as service. Billions and billions and billions of dollars worth of value are going to be created in this particular sector. So, are you a technology entrepreneur? Industry number 3, health care. My mentor, Dan Pena, the $50 billion man, talks about this a lot, healthcare, because people are willing to spend a lot of money to live longer. So healthcare I'm referring to could be assisted living, senior homes, pharmaceutical, any products or services that will help people to live longer life and stay healthier. That's very, very good industry to get into. Industry number 4, real estate and construction. United Nations forecast predicts by 2025, the world's population will increase to almost 8 billion people. 8 billion people. By 2050, it would be almost 10 billion people. That's 10 million people on this little planet by 2050. Now, what does that mean? Where's the opportunity? We all need a place to sleep in, to play in, to entertain, to go to shop. Real estate and construction. Industry number 5, education. With all the changes, all the technological changes that are happening, knowledge becomes very, very critical. People want to learn, they want to equip themselves with skill sets, and that's the space that I am in the education and software space, because I could see the opportunity happening right now in front of us to connect individuals, people, professionals to 21st century skills and job opportunities. Now, within education, you could also have products and services and software that helps people in many different ways. So we have traditional education, but we also have alternative education, education outside of the school systems, right? And it doesn't always have to be academic. It could be other types of education that could help people to lead a better life. Education, huge business. Industry number 6, entertainment and recreation. Beyond than just education, people want to be entertained. In fact, people demand entertainment. You look at all these big companies getting into the entertainment industry. Now, what am I talking about? Movies, animations, productions, special effects. There's so many companies going into that industry. Amazon Prime, of course, you have Netflix, Hulu, right? Disney Plus. I could go on and on and on. Why? Because this is where we are going. Now, on the other hand, thinking about industries who help and facilitate this particular industry, but also we're talking about influencers, YouTubers, Instagrammers, right? Now, for the first time, you have people in that industry. Stand-up comedians could make millions doing that. Before you couldn't. Most of the time they struggle. But now we are in this age of people want entertainment. So if you can find a way to create a product or service or company around this to service this particular industry or to service this demand, you could also make millions. Industry number 7, transportation. Now, human beings, we like to travel. As now with the internet, the more we see, the more we don't always want to be stuck in the house. We want to go out there and see things. So air transportation, aerospace, huge opportunities. But also think about now people buying online and shopping online. Where do you think the opportunity could be? Handling, shipping packages. I'm not just talking about FedEx or UPS or DHL. Think of something like Uber Eats. People like stuff being delivered to them as now people shopping more and more online. This is a huge industry just by being able to provide service or product. It could be as simple as providing software to help these companies to manage their inventory better, right? Or the shipping and handling better. That could be easily a multi-million-dollar business. Industry number 8, energy, especially renewable energy. So going beyond than just oil and gas, now we're talking about solar or wind, right? So with billions and billions of people, we all need power. We need more power to power up our devices and our technology. So that's a huge industry. If you could come up with creative solutions that could solve this problem, not just millions, it could be billions of dollars. But you need to have certain team, you need to have an understanding of how this whole thing works, and you need to be able to work with government to how to execute this properly. But there's definitely a lot of money to be made in energy. Industry number 9, food. Now with billions of people, not only we need power, right? We need a place to live in, we also need to eat. So in the food industry, that's not gonna go away. With so many people on the planet, we need more cost-effective, more efficient way to create food, right? To produce food, to feed so many people. So what do we need to do? Again, maybe you can come up with some solutions that could go into these certain industries. And I'm not just talking about fast food, because with so many options, people want healthier choices as well. And to me, supplements, health type products, all those products fall into this category. If people are eating it and taking it to want to have a healthier life, yes, that falls into this as well.